Hi, I'm Mark DiCarlo, and this is my house. Over the next few months, we're going to be rebuilding it green from the ground up. Now, luckily, I'm not going to be doing it alone. I got a little help.
I'm Allegra Ramos, green home designer. We're going to show Mark that he can build a home that's not just green, but beautiful too.
According to Allegra, there are ways to do that without breaking the bank and without forcing me to live like a granola-eating, tree-hugging hippie. Frankly, I'm skeptical.
Good thing I'm accredited.
This is Economical Eco. This week on Economical Eco, we're going to show you a variety of ways for you to save big money on sky-high utility bills, on new light bulbs for every room in your house, and for the biggest fun party room in the house, your kitchen.
And you're going to save all this green by lowering your carbon footprint, buying light bulbs that might outlive you, definitely you,
yeah.
maybe not me, and saving the forest.
Yeah, which is, it sounds a little too greeny for me, but if we can save some money, I'm happy. Let's talk about the utilities.
Let's talk about saving 30% off your heating and cooling.
All right, how do we do that?
One word, insulation.
Today we're talking about insulation. Now, that's important when you're building a house.
It's really important, and a lot of people think that depending on where they live, insulation isn't so important, like most homes in Southern California.
It's warm here. What do we need it for?
Exactly.
It's a great place to save money. You don't put any insulation in, you save you 10 grand.
It is a great place to save money because you'll save yourself a ton of money by insulating. You'll also make your house more soundproof. So it's a great thing to do, especially because there's so many different kinds of rebates available.
All right, we're here with Kevin Downey from San Gabriel Insulation. How do you measure insulation value?
It's measured in R value, which is resistance to heat. So the higher the number, the more insulation value you have.
Today we're using both spray and foam and cellulose.
That's correct.
And what's the ultimate R value of these walls going to be?
It'd be a 16.
And right now, there are really big tax credits for insulating your house. You can get back up to 30% of the cost of the install, or up to $1,500. So good reasons to do the work, as soon as possible.
Let's do it.
We're going to be spraying 2 inches of foam. It has 2 chemicals, the A and B resin side. We got a reactor in the truck, and when the 2 mix, that's what creates the foam.
And this is an insulating product so that there's a barrier between the outside and the inside?
Yes.
It seems to be expanding when you shoot it.
Yeah. It basically it'll fill in all the cracks and everything, and it'll just stick onto the wood.
All right, so it's been about 5 minutes since the foam was sprayed.
Yeah.
And it's very light. That was fast.
Yeah.
So now we just put the stucco on top of this. We got an insulated wall.
Yep, let's go for it.
There you go. Cellulose, which is recycled newspaper, do you treat it with anything?
Yes, this product's treated with borate. It's a boric acid. It's a fire retardant. It also will inhibit some types of insects from getting into it.
Does this insulation give you better sound quality?
Yes, it does. The fibers in the cellulose absorb sound much better than the fiberglass products.
Boy, it sounds dead in here. Over here. We only have half this closet insulated, and I can't even hear my phone.
Great thing about the foam and the cellulose technologies is that you can do it in an already existing house. You can use these for retrofit applications, meaning they can cut a hole in the walls and they can pump in the cellulose and they can pump in the foam.
Even if there's fiberglass already inside the wall?
Even if there's fiberglass already inside the wall.
So it just gets shot into the bay and expands into that space?
Exactly.
Cool. So that is a day of insulation. What have we learned?
So we've made your house more energy efficient, and we're also inhibiting termites, mold growth, and we've made your home more fire resistant.
So that's it. The whole house, it took them like a day to do the insulation. It was really amazing.
And I remember you were really shocked at how much quieter and cooler it was even though your walls weren't finished.
Yeah, like 20 degrees cool. You come inside and it was quiet and nice.
And you know, given that your HVAC system, your heating and air conditioning are about 50% of your electrical use, you're gonna save yourself a lot of money.
So basically, no matter where you're building, you gotta insulate.
Yep, absolutely.
Because
Insulate.
it saves you money. Coming up next. This is Economical Eco.